Alright, what's up guys? Been a while since I've done a 21 primer, but here it is, the next installment. It's gonna be a relatively quick one. Just wanted to go over a few things. Something really important, of course, in the game of Dragon Ball FighterZ is what happens whenever your opponent presses sparking. One of the most important situations in the game. And so I've seen a lot of 21s do quote-unquote incorrect things. As in they could be doing better things off of sparking situations. So I wanted to make a quick video kind of going over what your options are. So the first mistake that I see a lot make is that they believe that if they have some type of air invulnerability, like, you know, Solar Flare here is frame 4, air invulnerable, also, you know, command grab and barrier, that they can avoid the sparking staircase. I have my CPU here set to 214S. Right after air recovery. So this is the CPU, by the way, so they're doing it literally frame 1 upon air teching. And as you can see, after the sparking transition here, right, they get hit. So that means 4 frames is not fast enough. The gap is less than 4 frames, meaning that if you do air tech and they decide to sparking staircase, eat a full combo. This is true for all of the steals. You know, of course, barrier is the same amount of frame. I'll show you guys the same thing. Actually, I kind of messed that up there. My bad. Right there. Still get the hit. 4 frames is not fast enough. Okay, but we do have frame 1 invulnerability, right? With sticky energy blast. But the problem is that you actually face the wrong way. Your character does not have time to turn around and then do the command grab. And so if your opponent is running really good sparking offense, you never get the chance. And so you just kind of put yourself into recovery. And while it doesn't have that much recovery, it's not a great situation to be in, as your opponent with sparking can literally do anything. They could mash super dash, they could call assist, they could do a lot of things. So don't recommend pressing steals on your opponent's sparking. You're pretty much just going to guarantee yourself to get counter hit. However, what you can do is if your opponent, let's say you down tech, if you down tech, then you open up a little bit more options. You can check more things in that regard. Actually, we need him to down tech here, or mid air recovery to down. And so here, right, I do lazy spark Oki, and I actually set this to ground. There you go. Right, if I try to do like empty vanish JH, then you can check them with that. That goes for sticky energy blast and barrier as well. You can check them. However, of course, keep in mind that your opponent can also still counter this by either layering with an assist like so, right, which leads to a full combo for them. I think maybe even Ki Blast would hit you here. Let me check. Whoops. Get to jail. Yep. So even Ki Blast meaty will hit you here. So you want to be very careful about choosing these options. But it is something that you have available to check people that are doing lazy empty vanish stuff out of down tech. It's still unfortunately RPS that's really not in your favor, but you know, this will at least give you an idea of what you can do given the situation. So we're gonna move on to kind of a situation that comes up out of level 3 Oki, and kind of an extension of that. So we'll be going over that next. All right, well, welcome back, guys. So next we're going to be talking about a very common situation, because, you know, 21 is super strong, and one of the strongest things about her is her level 3 Oki. And so this situation will come up a lot where you level 3 your opponent and they're like, man, I really don't want to take the mix, and so I will spark, right, and try to get that sparking scramble into guaranteed offense that we know and hate, you know, out of sparking scramble. However, 21 has a specific set of options that she can do with blue steals, yellow steals, and green steals to check her opponent after a successfully safe jumped level 3 Oki. So here, I'm just going to show that this is proper Oki. This is me mashing 2H. Mashing 2H on Oki here. Nothing. Counter hit, as you can see. So this is proper level 3 Oki, cross up. This works on both cross up and same side. And so if you do the Oki correctly and your opponent mashes spark, what will happen is you will safe jump, meaning that you will block the sparking and you will land on the ground. And so what you want to do after that is, after blocking the sparking, you want to immediately super jump and you super jump so that if they empty vanish, you could check them with 214S, because it's very important that you super jump, because if you don't super jump, your character will not turn around. And so even if you do end up hitting them with like Solar Flare or Barrier, or getting a successful barrier, your action afterwards is going to be facing the wrong way. So you absolutely need to super jump so your character turns around immediately, and then you can check their option afterwards with these options. So I'm going to try to show you guys what this looks like. It was kind of acting weird earlier whenever I was trying to mash Spark. Hopefully it works out this time. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. Right, so what happened there? I sparking, immediately empty vanish, and I tried to air dash forward to get that JLL staircase that I tried to get checked by Solar Flare. You can confirm the Solar Flare with vanish, L dive, or level 3. It really doesn't matter. The good thing here is that you mitigate the sparking scramble. So I'll show you guys what that looks like with the other steal as well. I only have it recorded to press the 214S, so it's not going to show you actually canceling into something. But you guys get the concept here. This should be pretty easy to understand, unless I don't spark for whatever reason. Like, training mode's a little weird with sparking. No matter how much I match spark, sometimes the game just like nah, fuck you. Like, yeah, it just won't give it to me. I don't know what's going on here, to tell you the truth. I don't really know what's up with this. Try one more time. Okay, there it is. Great. So you get barriered, which for barrier you definitely want to cancel into like L dive or something like that, plus assist, you know, and then you get a full combo for their offense. We'll show it one last time with the most potent one, because of course this tracks and is also frame 1 air invulnerable. So this is gonna be your best option if you have this steal and you want to safe jump and spark and want to get hit by this again, because like I said, it just, I don't know, this game's training mode's kind of weird, man. I'm like sitting here mashing spark for my life, and like it just doesn't want to let me spark at all. Like, look at this. Please, this time. Okay. Boom. Grabbed immediately. Right. Inescapable. If they empty vanish there, they're cooked. You
gotta be like Hook and just down take match.
I don't have a 6 frame device. Like, what the Jesus Christ.
Wow, none of your characters have 6 frames.
Yeah, 16 technically does.
Yeah, he has the low.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I'm really nasty.
Character's broken, I forgot.
I'm really that guy with this fucking nothing that they can do against the command grab, that is. And so yeah, very, very difficult to deal with. Very, very helpful to know that you can check your opponent in these situations. I just wanted to let you guys know about that. So, all right, so the last thing I want to show you guys is about if you want to ever hard bait spark. And so there's a few things to talk about here. So first of all, I just want to say that hard baiting spark is a very dangerous game. A lot of the time, if you hard bait spark and you are incorrect, you will give your opponent a free hit, which is a ton of meter and a ton of damage. And so really, really be careful about going for spark baits in general, not just on 21. It's just a dangerous game. However, you know, this will come up a lot where your opponent doesn't want to take your mix up a level 3, and so you'll see people do stuff like this, right? They'll do IED and then backdash. So but the problem with that, of course, is what if the person actually confirms that your Uki is good or not beforehand? Because an average person can actually look at you doing regular IED and just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna block it out and not spark, or wait until I block something to spark, since, you know, he didn't go for the actual 50-50. So you can actually still bait by doing super jump ID, and still like get the backdash and everything. But it is definitely really hard. The computer set to frame 1 spark here. It's very hard to do on frame 1 spark, right? You don't have time to get out of backdash if they frame 1 spark. However, if you delay by if they delay by like a frame or 2, I think 2 frames is what let me last time. I try to be a little bit lazy on the Oki so I don't actually hit him, if that works. Right, and so I get the 5M there. I think I actually might have missed my SJ ID there, so I'll try again just to let you guys see. I am too meaty. I'm too good at the Orky, guys. I'm sorry. This is difficult. It's difficult to do with a bot. Try to do it a little slower. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm practicing too much. Fuck. Can I be lazy on purpose like this? Okay, so like there, you see I get to the other side, I'm able to block. If you mash backdash, a lot of the time you can get away from it and then try to go back in for like a 5M or a 2H. I believe that you're about plus 10 on a successful super jump ID into backdash. And so like the 5M will not be an explicit punish. So this is 11 frames from this range, right? And so it will not be a straight up punish, but if your opponent chooses to do anything post spark, including empty vanish, jump, anything like that, this will hit their startup and you get a full combo, right? And so like it can still function as a good bait in that situation, but do realize that like it's not a straight up hard punish unless they spark super late. If they spark late, then it can be a punish, because then obviously you have more plus frames and you get more of an explicit punish. But I just wanted to go over that just because these situations come up a lot. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving to the YouTube channel over, you know, the past year. 2021 is where I really started going hard on YouTube, and I'm looking to get partnered this year. We're about 130 subscribers away from getting partnered on YouTube. So if you haven't hit the subscription button, please hit that. It is free. It helps me out a lot. You're going to see a lot more content on this channel in 2022. We got tournaments, we got a whole bunch of stuff, exhibitions, events out the wazoo, fun stuff, novelty tournaments. We got a lot of content for you guys. So I just wanted to say thank you for all the support, and I'll try to put out more primers as I, you know, think of more stuff that is valuable for you guys. I don't like putting just like random bullshit in just for like the clicks or whatever. I want you guys to be able to use this in your games so you can be the best 21 that you can be. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a good one. Later.